Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Eureka, Montana. It is Friday Night Lights, Bigfork Vikings football here on BFST Events. Here on YouTube, James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikings and the Vows, here from Eureka, Montana, as the Vikings get ready to take on the Eureka Lions. The Vikings 6-0 on the season, coming off a big win against Anaconda on homecoming night, facing the Eureka Lions, who took care of Whitehall last week. The Lions are 5-2 on the season. We'll talk about those records here, but pregame. And pregame is going to be brought to you by the Flathead Lake Lodge, brought to you by Averil's Flathead Lake Lodge, where they've proudly supported Bigfork athletics since 1945. Thanks to Dax Fossen and the Averil's for being a sponsor for Bigfork athletics. And I had a chance to sit down, or actually talk with the head coach of the Vikings, Coach Jim Ben, and talk about the last two games against Loyola and Anaconda, and talk about tonight's game, a pivotal game here for the Vikings going forward. And we'll talk more about that here going forward. And this is what he had to say on the pregame. All right, the head coach of the Vikings, Mr. Jim Benn, on the pregame show, brought to you by Averil's Flathead Lake Lodge, where they proudly supported Bigfork athletics since 1945. Well, they've done the lineups, they've done the anthem, and we're about ready to get underway here, and we should be kicking off right at 6 o'clock. I'll get to the records and talk about that. Eureka 5-2 on the season. Losses to Fairfield and also to Florence. Florence, the opponent for the Vikings next week, but got to take care of things tonight. The Vikings obviously 6-0 on the season and looking for a good game tonight and a W that will solidify them in going into next week game and guarantee them a home game in the playoffs, but got to take care of things tonight. So your starting lineup will be brought to you by Hanson Excavating. Demolition site preparation, excavating, grading, and business for 30 years. Fred Hansen, 837-1051, or HansonExcavating.com. Well, the starting offense, first of all, for Eureka, their quarterback, Clayton Blutter, a junior at 6'1", 175, number 4. Danny Dunn, running back, 6'1", 170-pound senior, number 6. A 6', 165-pound senior wide receiver, number 11, John Grieve. The running back also 6'2", 180-pound junior, number 27, Remington Little. At wide receiver, Joey Kindle. You'll recognize that name. 5'10", senior, 160-pound, number 32. The tight end, 6'4", 180-pound senior, number 42, Carson Cormack. And the offensive line, a 5'9", 180-pound junior, Hank Williams, on 53, 55, Gavin Pilkington. At 5'10", 205, a senior. At 205, 6'1", senior offensive line, Johnny Fair, number 58. At 6 foot even, 230 pounds, sophomore, Riley Hume, number 64. And finally, a 6'2", 215-pound junior offensive line, number 73, Trent Truman for head coach. Trevor Utter, assisted by Chad Dunn, Kenny Gindle, Troy Truman, Ryan Holder, Coulter Comstock, and Randy Schermerhorn. Well, doing the coin toss right out there. You got Goosey out there. You got Taylor, Levi Taylor, that is, Abney, Jackson Abney, and Patrick Wallen for the coin toss for the Vikings. Danny Dunn for Eureka. 55 is Pillington. 32 is Kindle. And 58 is Johnny Fair for the coin toss. We'll see who gets the toss and who gets the ball first. And get that from the referee, and it looks like Eureka has won the toss, and they'll receive out of the south, and Bigfork will kick off from the north to Eureka and get the ball to start the second half. Let's go over your starting offense for the Bigfork Vikings, and that's brought to you by Bigfork Harvest Foods. At center, George Brown, 6'3", 308, a senior. The guards, number 51, Jordan Bett, 6'1", 204-pound senior. Number 66, a 260-pound, 6-foot junior, Ethan Rodriguez. The tackles, number 72, 6'1", 300-pound senior, Trey Rodriguez. And 6'3", 287-pound senior, number 74, Braden Goosey. The rest of the starting lineup, tight end, 6'3", 190-pound junior, tight end, number 10, Bryce Gilliard. At wide receiver, one wide receiver, a 6'2", 170-pound junior wide receiver, Isaac Epperly. And the other wide receiver, 6'4", 212-pound junior, number 6, Nick Walker. The running backs, George Buckland, 5'10", 168 senior, number 11. And number 3, Levi Taylor at 5'10", 205 senior. And the quarterback, a senior, 172-pound, 5'10" senior, number 2, Patrick Wallen for head coach Jim Benn. This is by Adam Jork, Connor Coleman, Ed Buttry, Eric Thornus, and Tristan Clark. And Tristan Hurd at the 40, ready to kick off for the Vikings back deep. Number 8 and number 32 for Eureka. 8 is Tyson Briette. And 32 is Joey Kindle to receive the kick from Tristan Hurd. We're about ready to get underway. Kickoff is brought to you by the Montana Athletic Club. And here we go from Eureka, Montana. Squibs it right down the middle. Picked up at the 15 there by Briette. And Venegas is going to drag him down from behind. He gets out to the 45-yard line. So picks up 30 yards on the return. And they'll spot it at the 45 of Eureka, and 1st and 10 for the Lions from their own 45-yard line. They'll run I formation, receiver on each side, and the quarterback under center. Looks, runs, rolls out, throws it left-handed, completes it to Dunn. Dunn, Betts hits him along with Levi Taylor, but Dunn picks up about 9 on the play, takes it into Viking territory down to their 46. And the Lions will go quickly. And Utter will go from the shotgun formation, a wing on the right side, receiver either side, and the running back right next to him in the backfield, Little, on his left side. Snap. Fakes a handoff, throws it out to the side, and Dunn's wide open. Right there is Venegas. A flag late in the backfield. Thrown by the referee. It looks like it'll be against the Vikings. Complete out all the way inside the 35 down to the 34. Personal foul. Roughing the passer called against the Vikings. They'll take it inside the 20 down to the 19, and 1st and 10 for the Lions from their own, or Bigfork's own 19-yard line here early with 11:09 to go in the first quarter. Little right in the backfield next to Utter. Utter, the quarterback in the shotgun formation, doubles out to the right side, or twins. Utter tries to get outside Venegas. Right there is Epperly on the quarterback keeper. We'll see where they spot it. They'll spot it at the 17, picks up 2, bring up 2nd down and 8 for Eureka. I formation. Utter will go under center. Single receiver out to the right side. And Kindle out to the left. Little. Behind Dunn in the eye. A snap. Utter looking. Gives it off to Little. Right there is Bryce Gilliard. Grabs him from his seat. Pulls him down. Gets a little help there from Venegas. And he'll lose a couple on the play. Back to the original line of scrimmage. The 19. And then I'll bring up 3rd and 10 for the Lions. Utter will go in shotgun. Little next to him. Twins out to the left side. Single receiver right side. Looking at the sideline. Little move to the right side of Utter. In the shotgun, the snap. Looks, pulls it out, fumbles it. And right there, back into his hands. But right there meeting him is Wyatt Hurd in the backfield. And Utter will lose a couple yards back to the 21. That'll bring up 4th and 12 from the Viking 21. And it looks like Eureka may try a field goal. 21, put it back. See where they spot it. He's going to spot it at the 28-yard line. So this will be a 38-yard attempt by Danny Dunn for the Lions. Snap, gets it down, kicks it. Low kick, and no good. Did not have a chance to get over through the crossbars, and no good. So the Vikings hold on defense here when they needed to. 8:50 to go here in the first quarter. On UPS scoreboard, there we have no scores. The Vikings take over first time on offense. And they should get the ball at the 21. They're going to spot it at the 20. I think it should be at the 21 where they kick from, but No good, so they give it to him. 1st and 10 at the 21. Single receiver. Walker out to the left side. Wallen will go under center. I formation. Now the back split out. Wallen will go shotgun. Bring Taylor next to him in the backfield. Twins on the left side, or right side, excuse me. Give it off to Taylor. Taylor running. And met there by 21 is Taylor. That's Caden Pecora on the tackle. And Taylor will pick up about 2 on the play. That'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Vikings. Up the middle. Taylor with the handoff. And Taylor brought down inside there. 73 done in on the tackle 6 and 73 Trent Truman. And 3rd down and about 7 from the 23 because they were at the 20. They need to get to the 30 by where they marked it. Wallen shot I formation. Wallen will hand off. Give it up to Buckland. Buckland will get out near the 30-yard line. He'll get stopped short at about the 29, and that's going to bring up 4th down. That'll bring up 4th down and 1 for Bigfork. Fourth and 1. And that'll bring on 34. Ferrier to punt for the Vikings. Back deep. I believe is 32. Joey Kindle to receive for the Lions. Nice punt there out the right side, out of bounds by Ferrier around the 50-yard line. They'll mark it at the 48 of Bigfork. Check that. No, check that. The back judge came up and marked it at the 46 of Eureka, and 1st and 10 at the 46 for the Lions. 406-270-7384. Text me, let me know that you can hear me out there. I appreciate that. Make sure we're broadcasting out there. It said we're live. And Utter will go in shotgun formation with Little right next to him. Single receivers each side. One guy in the wing. And Utter going to keep the ball, likes to run the ball. And slips and trips over his own guy. Trips over Kindle right at the 45 of Bigfork. And he'll pick up 9. It'll bring up 2nd and 1. Shotgun formation for Utter. Little right next to him. Utter's going to keep the ball this time again. Right there, Epperly going to grab him along with Gilliard. And a flag flies late. And this indication is against the Vikings as Utter takes it inside the 40 down to about the 38. A face mask call against Bigfork. They'll tag it on the end of the run, a 5-yard face mask, incidental. So 5 yards, takes it down to the 33 of the Vikes. And 1st and 10 for Eureka. Trips out to the right, shotgun formation is Utter. And Little behind him, a single receiver out to the left side, done. Looking at the play call. Motion. Hands him off on the fly sweep to a number 11. And right there, Epperly, along with Wyatt Hurd on the tackle. On John Grieve, the wide receiver, a little fly sweep, takes it down inside to the 27-yard line. And 2nd and 3. Utter will go shotgun formation. Little on his left side. Single receiver out to the right. One out to the left. And Dunn will go in motion. Gets it off to Little. Right there is Betts. Betts will drag him down immediately. George Brown helps him and tackles him about the 25. We'll see where they spot it. They're going to spot it right at the 25-yard line. And it'll bring up 3rd down and 2 for Eureka with 5:23 to go here in the first quarter. And the Lions driving again. The bend don't break defense of the Vikings. And they'll go shotgun formation. Single receiver right, one left. Done in the wing. Utter will run it up right up the middle. Walker right there nearly strips him. And Betts along with Venegas in on the stop. Down to the 20. That'll be enough for a first down. He needed 2. And he got 5. It'll bring 1st and 10 at the Viking 20-yard line for the Lions. Shotgun formation for Utter. Receivers each side. Utter going to run. Give it to Dunn. Right there, Venegas gets faked out. And tripped up there by Wallen is Dunn. He'll take it down to the 15, picks up 5. It'll bring up 2nd and 5 for the Lions. And they'll go quickly. As Utter, shotgun formation, a little behind him. Dunn on the right wing. Receiver out left and one right. Kendall and Grieve on each side. And Utter, shotgun formation for the Lions. Snaps off, gets up a little up the middle. But right there, host of Vikings stopping him. He may have got a yard. Nick Walker in on the tackle. Down on the bottom is 74, Braden Goosey. And maybe picked up a half a yard. And that'll bring up 3rd down. I would say 3rd and 4, gives it to Little. Utter with the ball. And right there, Venegas meets him. And help from Nick Walker. And I don't think Utter got down to the 14. And that'll bring up 4th down and 3. 4th and 3 for the Lions. They're at the 14. They got to get down to the 10. And they'll put a receiver out to the right, one to the left. And Utter will go in shotgun formation. Dunn on the left wing for the Lions. And Little on his left side. And Eureka will take a timeout. So 4th down, and I got 4th and about 3 for Eureka. With 2:49 to go here in the first quarter, we have no score on the Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. And the Vikings need a big play right here on 4th down to hold the Lions. 406-270-7384. Text me. Let me know that you can hear me out there. I appreciate that. I know might have a little bit of static. I'll try to remedy that here. And hopefully got rid of that. Now, I was talking about records early. Eureka is 5-2. They opened up with a 14-13 win at Bonners Ferry. Beat Conrad 35-0. We also beat Conrad. Lost to Fairfield 26-19. Beat Cutbank, who we also beat 36-7. Beat Loyola 33-8 and lost 41-15 to Florence. And then beat Whitehall last week 21-7. The Vikings obviously 6-0 in the season, taking care of things all the way. And we're back with action. Utter in shotgun formations. He's going to keep it right there. Oh, they had him. And Goosey grabs him, and Hurd nearly had him. They're going to spot it close to the first down. Let's see where they spot it. And they're going to give him the first down. I thought Wyatt Hurd had a shot at him in the backfield. Would have kept him short. But it is 1st and goal from the 10 for the Lions. Utter, shotgun formation. Little to his right. Dunn on the left wing. Utter's going to keep it. This time, the Vikings are not going to let him go anywhere. And Utter, a strong runner for the Lions. will pick up a couple. Goosey in on the tackle for the Vikes. And looks like he picked up 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 7 for the Lions. They'll put Kendall out to the left. Grieve out to the right. Utter shotgun formation, Little on his right side. And Dunn on the right wing. Utter takes a snap. Looks. Inside handoff. Gives it up to Dunn. But right there, Walker had him. And then coming up from behind and finishing him off, I believe, is Goosey. It is. So Goosey getting in on the tackles. And it'll be down to the 6-yard line. And 3rd and goal from the 6. They'll go to I formation. Utter under center. Dunn and Little behind him in the I. And receivers out to either side. Looking at the sideline for the call. Utter up under center. The Vikings need a big stop here. Utter will give it the second man through. Little right there. The Vikings. And a host of them. Little with the carry. Taylor. They're going to spot it at about the 4-yard line. It'll be 4th and goal from the 4 for the Lions. Taylor Walker in on the tackle as well for the Vikings. And they'll run doubles. 2 receivers either side for the Lions. Here on 4th down. And timeout will be taken by Eureka. That's their 2nd of 3 here in the first half. 32.1 to go here in the first quarter. And no score. 4th and goal for the Lions from their own 4-yard line. And the Vikings looking for a big stop right here. So no score on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. And we'll be back here from Eureka, Montana. Okay, we're back here in Eureka. And the Vikings looking to hold on 4th down. It's 4th and goal from the 4 for the Lions. They're going to run I formation. Dunn, Little behind him. And they're going to run receivers on either side. And under dangerous right here. Looking to pass. He's going to roll out. Nick Walker's got him. Got to run him down. Throws it over. Incomplete. Vikings on the coverage there. Isaac Epperly and Levi Taylor. Dunn and Kendall in the area. And the left-handed Utter overthrows both of them. Incomplete. And the Vikings hold on 4th down. It'll be 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line for Bigfork. Here's where that big offensive line has to come into play. Make some holes and get the Vikings out of the goal line area here in the first quarter. 25.3 to go. Looks like one play for Bigfork. Wallem will go shotgun formation. Taylor on his left side. 2 receivers out to the left. He'll give it off to Buckland. Buckland up the left side, out to 20. He's out to the 25. Keeps running out near the 30-yard line. There's a flag back at the 11-yard line as Buckland gets all the way out to the 30. Holding is a call against the Vikings. That'll cost them 10 from the spot. Or in this case, half the distance to the goal. They'll put it at the, actually just across the 5. And we'll call it 1st and 9 for the Vikings. Nice run by Buckland, but holding on the play. Wallen will go in shotgun. Taylor right next to him. Gives it up. Again, this time Ferrier going to go out to the left side. Gets out near the 20-yard line. Nice blocking up front by the Vikings. And Ferrier on the run up the left side, out to the 20. That's the end of the first quarter. No score here from Eureka, Montana. On your Montana Athletics Club scoreboard, it is 0-0. The Vikings with the first down at their own 20-yard line. So got out of the hole from the 4-yard line and ready to hop on the other end and move this ball down the field. 406-270-7384. We'll be back with the second quarter here from Eureka, Montana. All right, second quarter brought to by the UPS store. All your printing needs and shipping needs, 439 Grand Avenue, Bigfork, Montana, 837-2002, including banners and posters, Brad Stoddshill and the UPS gang. Wallen, shotgun formation on a first down. Doubles out to the right side. Going to give it up. Taylor right up the middle. He's going to break back to the right side. Runs over one of the Lions. And gets out near the 28. Picks up 8 on the play. Dunn in on the tackle for Eureka. And it'll be check that. 1st and 10 for the Vikes from their own 28-yard line. Shotgun, inside handoff. And sat on that one to Ferrier on the handoff to Taylor. And then Ferrier, they're going to lose back to the 27. Lose 1 or 2 on the play. We'll call it loss of 2. And 2nd and 12 for the Vikes. From the 26-yard line. And Wallen will go shotgun formation. Walker, Epperly out to the right side. Ferrier on the wing in motion. And Wallen will keep it. Wallen up the middle. He brought down there 55 in on the stop. Hank Williams. And no gain on the play. Or maybe a gain of 1, I'll say. 3rd down and 11. I'll check that. Back to the original line of scrimmage. And 3rd and 10 from the 28. Walker out to the left. Epperly out to the right. Wallen shotgun formation. Looking. Wallen looking to throw. Throws the screen over the middle. And Eureka right there as the screen went to Ferrier. And 73. Trent Truman reading that one. And it'll bring up 4th down. And 4th and 10 for the Vikes. They're going to have to punt. And Ferrier in to punt for Bigfork. Back near his 40 is Joey Kindle, number 32, to receive the punt of Ferrier. Snap. Ferrier's nice punt. Fair catch made there by Kindle at his own 37-yard line as he backs up. They'll spot it at the 38. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Lions. 9:45 to go to halftime. No score here on your Flathead Live scoreboard here from Eureka, Montana. James LaFontaine with you here, the voice of the Vikes of Owls. Glad to be here. Friday Night Lights Viking football here on the road in Eureka. And the Vikes will go on defense. Under center, I formation for Eureka. Going to toss it out to Little in the back. Right there, host of Vikings led there by 72 Rodriguez and Wallen as well in on the tackle. Picks up down up to the 42, so picks up 4 on the play, and 2nd and 6 from their own 42-yard line. So the Vikings defense so far bend but not break, and the Lions will stay in I formation, Utter under center. Tosses it out, looking for pass. Passes, got him beat deep. Buckland did not even look for the football. Just hit the receiver, Kindle, and flag flies at the 30. Pass interference is the call against the Vikings. That should cost them 15, taken down in Bigfork territory at the 43-yard line. It looks like 1st and 10 for the Vikes at the 43. And Utter will go shotgun formation. Receivers on either side. Little right next to Utter in the backfield. The snap, and Utter will keep it right there. Abney right there to meet him, as well as 51, Jordan Betts. He'll get down to the 42-yard line, picks up maybe 2. We'll call it 2nd down and 8. And they'll run I formation again. So the same formation, receivers on either side. Utter in the shotgun. Fakes it. Utter going to keep it, but right there is Gilliard, Betts, and George Brown, and a flag flies as Utter goes down. And they'll spot it, no gain on the play. And a penalty called against the Lions. We'll see what that is momentarily. That's a hold. That'll spot it from the 44, and they'll take it all the way back to the 46 of Eureka. So about 2nd and 20 from their own 46. They'll run trips out to the right side, single receiver, or trips, left to the wide side. Single receiver here, single setback next to Utter in the shotgun. Utter on the snap, looking, left-handed, throws it underneath slant. Nearly a little hook and ladder, but Epperly right there. Pass out to the right side, then flips it back to Little. Takes it back near the original line of scrimmage. We'll call it 3rd down and 10 from the Viking 43-yard line. Back, check that, 3rd and 9 from the 43. Trips out to the left, single receiver right. Utter, shotgun formation, Little on his left side. And Utter, being left-handed, likes to roll out that way. Pass complete at the 30 to Kindle. Wallen on the coverage. And that'll bring up 1st down for the Lions at the Viking 30-yard line with 6:45 to go here till halftime. They'll put trips out to the right side. Dunn out to the left. Little on the right side of Utter. Utter, shotgun formation for the Lions. Snap. Utter's going to keep it. Runs it up the middle. And Buckland on the tackle. It takes it inside the 20 down to the 19-yard line. He'll pick up 11 on the play, and a 1st and 10 for the Lions. Utter shotgun formation, trips out to the right side, single receiver left. Little right next to him on the right side, and Utter will keep it again. This time, right there. Utter keeps pushing up front. Walker in on the tackle. Rodriguez, 66. Ethan as well. Gets it down to the 15-yard line. Picks up 4. They'll bring up 2nd and 6. Vikings need to come up with another big stop right here against the Lions. Lions put out trips to the right. Single receiver left. Utter will go shotgun formation. Little right next to him on his left side. Utter gives it to Little up the middle. Brought down. In on the tackle, Levi Taylor. Little inside the 5 to about the 4, I believe. Or check that. About the 7-yard line, I believe. And 1st and goal for the Lions in their own 7-yard line. They'll stay in shotgun formations with trips out to the right side. And the whistle blows. That usually means a false start or legal procedure on the offense. And we have flags on both sides. Encroachment on the defense. They'll take it down inside the 5, about the 4-yard line. And 1st and goal from the 4 for the Lions. And the Vikings need to come up with a big stop here. Trips out to the right. Utter will keep it. And this time Walker throws him for a loss. At the 5. And 2nd and goal from the 5. Nice tackle there by Walker as he read that one. They'll go I formation here. Dunn and Little behind him. Receivers Kendall and Greavy out to either side for the Lions. 4:32 to go here in the first half and no score. Utter under center. Going to hand it up to Little. Little goes right up the middle. And he stops short. Like buckling in on the tackle at the 2. 3rd and goal from the 2. And they'll stay in I formation for what will Eureka. Utter under center. And Utter's going to run it right up the middle. And there comes the signal. Utter on the touchdown from 2 yards out. Well, Utter right up the middle. And the Vikings couldn't hold on that. And they'll try for the extra point try. Danny Dunn, number 6, on for the try. Kendall on the hold for the Lions with 3:49 to go here in the first half. His last kick was too low on the field goal try. This one way off to the left side. And a flag flies late as Wallen will hit the holder, Kendall, and wide left for Eureka. So the flag on the play, and that means they should retry, I believe. Or it's no good and the penalty is on the kickoff. So let's see the signal there coming from the official. they're sorting things out, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. Definitely a penalty against Bigfork running into the holder, but he pulled that kick wide left by Dunn, so that was no good. I'm not sure what's going on down there.
Go down there, yeah. I don't hear much, you know. I like it. It looks like we get
It looks like they'll try for the extra point try do over here on the miss by Dunn. I'm not sure that was the confusion here. So since he missed it and there was a penalty, basically offsetting, if you will, and Dunn will get another try at the extra point try from the 10. And Dunn's kick is up this time. Is good. 3:49 to go here till halftime. Sorry about the confusion going on as the extra point try is good. And the Lions lead 7-0 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard just before halftime. Just remember, the Vikings get the ball back here, can drive and score, and they get the second half kickoff here as Eureka receive the opening kickoff here from Eureka, Montana. James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and Vals, 406-270-7384. Just give me a text. Let me know you're listening out there if you can hear the ball game. Appreciate it. And back deep to receive. Looks like Wyatt Hurd, and on either side will be Epperly and Ferrier. And looks like Dunn will do the kicking for Eureka. No, check that. 84 doing the kicking. Jacopo Cicerelli is doing the kickoff for Eureka. And he will kick this one deep. Wyatt Hurd picks it up about his 6-yard line. Going to bring it out. Up the right side. Still going. Crosses the 25 out to about the 26 or 27. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Vikes from their own 26-yard line, and 3:42 to go till halftime as the Vikes trail 7-0 on the Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard here from Eureka, Montana. Vikings quite haven't got their offense going yet, but going to try probably something else here. See what the quarterback or coach has in mind as Walker and Epperly out to the left side. Wallen, shotgun formation, in motion. Goes Buckland. Buckland, nice block, going to cut up inside, out near the 38-yard line, and taken down there by number 8, Tyson Briette. And he'll get it out to the 38, and 1st and 10 for the Vikes. So a nice play there by Buckland from the wing spot in motion, gets the handoff. He broke a couple last week for touchdowns, big touchdowns, 1 for 60. Wallen will go shotgun formation. Buckland will go in motion. Buckland will get it again. This time wide open. He's going to run to the outside. Nice block. There goes Wallen. He's out to the 40. At the 50. He's down to the 40. Just inside the 45, and they're going to spot it right at the 45 as Buckland has run out of bounds. Now in Lion territory, and 3:14 to go here till halftime. And a nice run there by Buckland. He cuts inside, cuts outside, and nice blocking by the wide receivers for Bigfork. And that'll be 1st and 10 from the Lion 45. Two receivers, Epperly and Buckland in motion again. Going to get right to him again. He's going to run up the left side. Going to plow right through, down inside the 40, down to the 35-yard line. And gives it up to the referee. Down to the 35. That's the first down, and 1st and 10 for George Buckland and the Vikes. And Buckland will go on the wing on the left side. Walker and Epperly right side. Wallen shotgun formation. Taylor right next to him. This time we'll give it up to Taylor. Taylor right up the middle, plowing through. He's going inside the 30, down to the 25, inside the 25, and it'll be stopped about the 22-yard line. It'll be enough for another Bigfork Vikings first down as Levi Taylor right up the middle on that one. Picks up 13. So Wallen will go shotgun formation. Taylor on his right side. 2 receivers, Walker and Epperly out to the right side. Ferrier in motion. Nearly brought down, and he is sacked for a loss by Briette. Is Ferrier back to about the 28-yard line. And he'll lose back to the 28. And 2nd and about 14 for the Vikes. Wallen will go shotgun formation. Ferrier in motion, fakes it to him, looking. Wallen looking to throw over the middle, got him wide open. Is Isaac Epperly. Epperly can't hang on to it. There was nobody around for yards as Wallen nearly fallen down, throws off his back foot to Epperly, and he juggles it, falls incomplete, and that'll bring up 3rd and 14. And we'll go shotgun formation. Taylor next to Wallen. Wallen looking to throw. Throws it out. Screen. Misses Taylor on the left side on the screen. Just throwing it just a little bit wide. It'll bring up 4th down. And 2 minutes to go till halftime. And what is the coach going to do here? They got 3 timeouts left if they need. 2 receivers. Walker and Epperly left side. Shotgun formation for Wallen. They're going to go for it. Levi Taylor. And the whistle blows. And the Vikings decide to take a timeout. 1:59 to go. And Bigfork calls their first timeout here in the first half. As they trail 7-0, come up with 4 and 14. And they should have a first down, if not a touchdown, inside the 10. As Epperly can't hang on to that ball. Jerry Taylor. And then somebody else. Can hear you. No static. Should be a great game. Let me know who's listening out there. Sometimes I don't have all these numbers, but Jerry Taylor listening out there loud and clear. So Vikings finally got their offense going. Gave it to Buckland quite a few times, and he was running on that little wing handoff going in motion. And picking up the yards. We got 1:59 to go. And the Vikings right here figure you might as well go for it inside at the 28. And 4th down. And Wallen probably looking to pass. He's got Walker and Epperly out to his left side. Ferrier on the right wing. Taylor next to him. Wallen looking. He's going to roll. And Wallen looking. Throws it deep. Got a man in the end zone. Nick Walker, touchdown, Vikings. Nice pass from 28 yards out on 4th and 14 for the Vikes from Patrick Wallen to Nick Walker on the flag route in the left corner for the touchdown. And I probably blocked the camera guy going up to see in the far corner. That'll bring Tristan Hurd on for the extra point, try to tie this one up for the Vikes. Gets it down. Hurd's kick up. And is good. 1:50 to go here till halftime. The Vikings come right back and answer the Lions. On your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard, we're tied at 7 here in Eureka, Montana. And a way to answer the bell by the Bigfork Vikings. I'll be back with more of the first half here from Eureka, Montana, as we're tied at 7. Okay, we're back here in Eureka. 7-7 tie just before the half, 1:50 to go. And the Vikings to kick off. Tristan Hurd for the Vikes to kick. And back deep. I believe it's number 8, Tyson Briette. And 32, Joey Kendall receive. The kick from Tristan Hurd. They just got to step up and make a play here on special teams, Mike, and pin and hold them deep. Squibs it down the middle. Upper lineman for Eureka grabs it, brought down. Venegas in on the tackle, along with Wyatt Hurd. And 27, Remington Little takes it out to about the 42-yard line. Or check that, we'll spot at the 43. And 1st and 10 for the Lions from their own 43-yard line. With 1:46 to go till halftime. And they'll probably run that hurry up, maybe a hurry up offense. They'll go in stack trips, Utter. Shotgun formation for Eureka. Hands it off to Little. Little right there. Met in the backfield immediately is Little. And right there reading that, that's number 10, Bryce Gilliard. And George Brown hobbling off the field. He'll lose a yard on the play back to the 42. It'll bring up 2nd and 11 for the Lions. And they'll go trips out to the near side. Left side. And a single receiver on the right or left side, trips on the near side, the right side. Utter with Remington Little behind him. In the shotgun formation for the Lions with 1:16 and counting. Snaps it way over his head. Here comes Wyatt Hurd. And don't even touch him down. Utter has to jump on it and cover it up inside the 25. And they'll spot it back at the 25. And the whistle blows. Bigfork will take a timeout. So all the way back to the 25. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 28 yards to go. Easy math, 25 to the 50 and then add 3. So 3rd and 28 and a high snap on the shotgun formation way over Utter's head. Wyatt Hurd come rushing in trying to cover it up, and Utter had to jump on it at the 25. So Bigfork couldn't recover it. 54.4 to go, so Vikings take a timeout here. They had 2 left, and they figured if they can stop them on 3rd down, take another timeout, kick, and have another shot at it, especially when they get the ball to start the second half. And Utter will go shotgun formation, trips out to the right side, the near side. One receiver out to the left, and Utter will keep it up the middle. Bryce Gilliard right there going to stop him. He's not going to get to the 1st down. Stops it inside the 40, and Ben runs to call a timeout quickly. It'll be at the 37-yard line. And it'll still be short, about 4th and 16. At the 30, we'll call it just short of the 38. And they have to get to the Viking nearly 47-yard line. So 4th and 15, maybe 16, long 15, so we'll call it 16 to go for the Lions here on 4th down. 45 seconds to go. Vikings smartly take a timeout, and that should be all they have. None left, even though the scoreboard shows 1. I don't think they have any timeouts left. I think they used all 3. And back deep to receive, Wyatt Hurd and Epperly going to get good field position done on the punt for the Lions. Dunn's kick. right there. Hurd's going to bring it up the right side. Hurd bring it back to about the 50-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Vikes with 36.1 to go right at midfield for Bigfork. So an opportunity as we're tied 7-7 on the UPS Store scoreboard here with 36.1 to go left in the first half. So Hurd, nice job there getting it back to the 50. And Wallen will go shotgun formation. 2 receivers out to the left side. Wallen looking. He's looking to pass. Looking, got a man open. He's got to get rid of it. He's going to tuck it and go to try to get out of bounds. And he does. Takes it in Eureka territory. Gets it all the way down to the 46-yard line. So he picks up 4 on the play. And it'll bring up 2nd and 6. And about 27 seconds to go. Nice job by Wallen. Didn't have anybody downfield, but ran it upfield, picked up 4, and got out of bounds and stopped the clock. So Wallen will go shotgun formation. Trips out to the right side. Levi Taylor right next to him. Going to hand up. Nope, fakes it off to Taylor. Wallen looking. He's going to throw it deep. He's got Buckland. Buckland with a nice catch inside the 20, down near the 17-yard line. And a nice pass by Wallen to Buckland. And the clock stops with 20 seconds to go. And Wallen's going to come under center and look to spike it. And he does. It stops the clock at 17.9. And Bigfork at the 17. And a nice pass there from Wallen as he fakes the handoff to Taylor and finds Buckland up the left side. And Buckland goes up between 2 Lion players to make the nice catch and come down with it. And they're spotting it. It's actually at the 16. For 1st and 10 from the 16, or 2nd and 10, excuse me. Wallen, shotgun formation. Wallen looking, rolling right, looking to find somebody. Got somebody opened over the middle. Gives it up to Epperly. Epperly going to run in and close to.
That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. He's in. You better call it.
It's near the goal line, and Epperly is down, and they got to move. So Bigfork's got to spike it quickly. 2.6 to go. He spiked it. So the clock is stopped on the spike.
No.
He spiked the ball. Well, they say that Wallen took it to spike it. It looked like he spiked it, then took a knee as well. And I think the refs missed one on this one because Wallen spiked it and then went down to his knee as he spiked it. So it should have been another play for Bigfork as he's spiking it as he's going to a knee. Well, they're going to say no. They wind the clock, and Bigfork does not have an opportunity. So the pass is complete to Epperly. He takes it down to the 1, and quickly the Vikings come up to spike it. And Epperly spikes it, or not Epperly, Wallen spikes it as he takes a knee, but the referee said that he took a knee. So a little confusion there on the referees. I don't think any one of them know what they're doing out there, to be honest. And they missed that. Now they're winding the clock as they discuss that. Well, anyway, we'll come back with your halftime stats. We're tied at 7 apiece here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. A little confusion by the officials out there, and we're tied at 7. But the Vikings will get the second half kickoff to start, and we'll see where things go from here. And a awesome ball game between both teams. Very physical out there. Had a chance there. Thought Epperly almost got in for the touchdown, but stopped at the 1 there. And I'll be back with your halftime stats here from Eureka, Montana. All right, welcome back to Eureka, Montana. We're tied at 7-7 here at halftime. And halftime brought to you by the Montana Athletic Club. Let's keep for getting fit. Just kind of guest passes, personal training, Pilates, a whole lot more. 850 Holt Drive in Bigfork, Montana, 837-2582. All bunch of new stuff there at the Athletic Club. And Nancy Mallon, the folks at the Athletic Club. Take a look at your halftime stats. We're tied at 7. And both scoring 7 in the second quarter. Lincoln County get on the board first. And then Bigfork answering. Leaders overall for Lincoln County, Utter 4 for 6, 42 yards. 11 carries, 47 yards, and 1 touchdown. Dunn, 2 receptions, 21 yards. For the Vikes, Wallen 4 or 6, 73 yards and 1 touchdown. That touchdown being to Nick Walker on a nice play. Buckland, 5 carries, 56 yards. Buckland also 1 reception, 30 yards. A nice catch there to give the Vikings a chance. Overall, let's take a look at the team stats. Plays, Lincoln County 33-20. Yards, 165 to 111, Bigfork. Time of possession, Lincoln County 17:01, Bigfork only 6:23. They need more possessions in the second half. Rushing attempts, 92 yards, 14 for 92, and Lincoln County 27 for 69. 4 or 6 each, 73 yards for Bigfork, 42 for Lincoln County. passing yard or touchdowns, 1 for Wallen, and turnovers none. First downs 9 apiece, and third down conversion, Bigfork 0 for 3, 3 for 7 for Lincoln County. Fourth down though, Bigfork a big 1 for 1 on that 4th and 14 play, and had a chance. I almost thought Epperly got close, maybe to score, and stopped at the 1. It looked like he, and I wasn't down there, so it looked like Wallen spiked the ball and then went to his knee, and they said he went kneed it down instead of spiking it, but it is what it is. Penalties 5 for 45 against Bigfork, only 1 for 10 against Lincoln County. Punts 2 for 29.5 average for Bigfork for Ferrier, and 1 for 26 by Dunn. Overall, Buckland 5 for 56 yards. Taylor 4 for 25, Ferrier 3 for 6, and Wallen 2 for 5. So Buckland got in there running well and able to push the Vikings down the field to answer with over 3 minutes to go in the first half, and then able to score on the pass to Nick Walker. Buckland, 1 reception, 30 yards. The pass to Nick Walker was for 28, and the touchdown. Epperly 1 for 15. Ferrier also 1, no yards. Defensive stat led the way is Bryce Gillier with 5.5 total. 1.5 for loss. Venegas with 4.5. Betts, Epperly, Walker, and Wallen 3 apiece. Goosey, Taylor, and Rodriguez Trey with 2 apiece. Wyatt Hurd 1.5. Ethan with 1. Buckland with 0.5, along with Abney. And we don't even have a 27, so that's a misnomer on us. Hurd 1 for 1 on extra point tries. Punting stats, again, Ferrier 2 for 59, 29.5 yard average. Punt return 1 for 14 by Hurd. That was a nice return that Hurd had. And same thing, kick returns 1 for 20 for Hurd as well. Well, that is your halftime stats. Lincoln County, Utter 4 for 6, 11 attempts, 47 yards, and 1 touchdown. Yeah, he's a good runner and tough to stop. Remington Little 10 for 17, Dunn 4 for 16, Grieve 1 for 16, and the team 1 for -17. Receiving, Dunn 2 for 21, Kendall for 1 for 14, Little 1 for 7, and leading the way Tristan Butts, number 9, and Kendall with 3 apiece on touchdown. Briette with 2, Pecora 2, 1.5 apiece for Fair and Bartles. Billington, Colmack 1, a half a tackle for Utter, Little, Dunn, Truman, Grieve, and Banks. Dunn 1 for 1, on extra point tries. That penalty really hurt Bigfork because he had missed that one wide to the left. It would be 7-6 instead of 7-7. But came in, hit the holder late, and got a re-kick and made that one. So we're tied at 7 apiece here at halftime. We'll be back with the second half here. And halftime brought to you by the Montana Athletic Club. 406-270-7384 here from Eureka, Montana. All right, folks, welcome back to Eureka, Montana. James LaFontaine with you. And they say you learn how to play on the road. Tough ball games when you're playing on the road. 7-7 here at halftime, and the Vikes had another chance. Talking to the coach, and the officials didn't see it. Wallen spiked it as it was going to a knee. It should have been Bigfork with one more play at the 1 yard line, and I think they would have scored. But it is what it is, and, they missed that. We got to move on. Here, so UPS Store scoreboard, we're tied at 7, getting ready for the second half. And fortunately, the Vikings will get the football to start the second half here in Eureka, Montana. 406-270-7384 if you're listening out there. And we'll bring you the second half as the Vikings will get it to kick off. Oh, Mary Jensen. Dan are listening to the game and sounds great. Thanks, Mary. I haven't talked to you in a long time, but thanks for the text. Appreciate it, as always. And congratulations to your grandson, Jack. Led the way there with the cross country, taking the divisionals for Bigfork. Both, I say congratulations to the girls and boys cross-country team. They won the Western B Divisionals last weekend. We'll have senior night for them tomorrow as the Valkyries take on Shelby in volleyball. And soccer. Don't forget soccer tomorrow. Congratulations to both teams qualifying for the playoffs. The boys get underway against the Loyola Rams at 11 o'clock down in Missoula. The girls get underway at noon as the Valkyries take on the Steve I Yellow Jackets down in Stevensville. And that one is at noon tomorrow. So a lot of sports action going on. Football tonight, volleyball, soccer tomorrow, and cross country, I believe, state is next week. So the Vikings will get the second half kickoff here in and we're about ready to get underway here. 30 seconds, and here in Eureka, Vikings need to win this ball game to secure a home game, at least the 2 seed out of the West. And always other things to do. And Eureka is going to kick off. Let's see who kicks off for the Lions. It looks like 84, Jacopo Cicerelli, to kick off for the Lions. Wyatt Hurd back deep, flanked either side by Ferrier and Epperly. So Hurd back at his 10, Ferrier, Epperly at their 20 to receive the second half kickoff from Cicerelli here. And second half kickoff brought to you by the Flathead Lake Lodge. Kick deep. Hurd will get it about a 6. He's going to bring it out. Got nice blocking by the Vikings. Going to take it up the left side. He's out to the 30. He's 35 and believe he's run out of bounds. I think on the far side. Yes, he is. Just inside the 30, about the 27, I believe. And see where they spot it. They'll spot it at the 27-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Vikes at their own 27 here to start the second half. Walker out to the right side. Epperly to the left side. And they'll Swift tight end. Other end, shotgun formation for Wallen. Wallen going to hand it off to Levi Taylor. Taylor coming up the right side. He crossed 35. He's running, keeps pounding out near the 40-yard line. And they're going to spot it at the 39. He picks up 12 on the play. It'll bring up a first down for the Vikes at their own 39-yard line. Walker out to the left. Epperly to the right. Buckland on the wing on the right side. Taylor next to Wallen. Shotgun formation for the Vikes. They switch the other way. Buckland and Gilliard. And Wallen shotgun formation. He's going to hand off to Taylor. Taylor Try to grab in the backfield. Bounces off a few. Going to take it out across the 40, out near the 43, maybe 44. And we'll see where they spot this one. They're going to spot it all the way out to the 44. That's a pickup of 5. And Coach Ben will take 5 on first down every time. It'll bring up 2nd and 5 for the Vikes. 2 receivers out to the right, Walker and Epperly. Buckland in motion, gets the handoff, blocking out there. Buckland going to get to the corner. And Buckland brought down by number 9, Butts, and number 8, Briette. And no gain on the play. Maybe he lost a half yard. 3rd and 6 for the Vikes. Epperly wide out left. Buckland on the left wing. Wallen shotgun formation. Taylor on his right side. Motion goes Buckland. Hands off. Wallen going to roll out. Looking to find a guy. Finds him. And intended there for Epperly. And overthrows him. Incomplete. That'll bring up 4th and 6 for the Vikes at the their own 43-yard line. And that'll send Kindle back to receive for Eureka. And Ferrier on to kick for the Vikings. So had the drive going, then stalled a little bit. It's 4th and 6. Ferrier, kick. A nice deep kick. Fair catch by Kindle at about his 25-yard line. And right at the 25, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Lions. With 10:04 to go here in the 3rd quarter, we're tied at 7 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard here from Eureka, Montana. Jack and Donna Grenier listening. Ron and Shane Corbin rooting for the Vikes from home. Vikings need to step up on defense here in the second half. They did that a few times before allowing Eureka to score in the first half. And they'll go shotgun formation. Trip stacked on the right side. Utter looking. Going to run left side. Right there. Nice job there by Wyatt Hurd. And Levi Taylor in on the stop. Along with Betts for Bigfork. And Utter. Get out to the 31, picked up 6 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 4. So 2nd and 4 for the Lions. And they'll run that stack trips on the right side. Utter with Little in the backfield. And a single receiver out to the left side. Utter shotgun formation. Little on his left side. And flag as the guard for the Lions moved early, and that'll cost him 5 yards. It'll take it back to illegal procedure is the call. It'll take it back to the 26-yard line. And 2nd and 9. And they'll run that stacked trips on the right side. Tied against the formation. Utter shotgun formation for Eureka. Takes a snap. Looking. Hands it around counter. And right there, Wyatt Hurd takes him down on the handoff there for Dunn. And he'll take it out near the 29-yard line. Needs to get out, 34-yard line. He needs to get to the 35. It'll be 3rd down and 1. And Utter will go under center, I formation. Receivers on either side. And Utter will go right up the middle. And Levi Taylor in on the stop. Gets it out across to the 36-yard line. Picks up 2. And a 1st and 10 for the Lions. Go back to I formation again. Utter. Quick snap. Looking. Whistle blows. And before that, the Vikings decide to take a timeout. And one of the coaches out yelling at the quarterback. Trying to get it snapped early, but timeout taken by Bigfork. Their first here in the second half. 8:26 to go here in the third quarter. The Vikes lead, or are tied, 7-7 on your Hansen Excavating scoreboard. I'll be back with more of the third quarter here from Eureka, Montana. Okay, we're back. We're ready to go here. Eureka with the football at their own 36, 1st and 10. They run that stack strips on the right side. Shotgun formation, Utter. Looking. Going to run it left side. Right there. Utter. Ferrier and Epperly on the tackle as Utter gets out to the 45-yard line. He'll be short of the first down by a yard. He'll bring up 2nd down and 1. And they'll run that same formation. Trips stacked on the right side. Utter, shotgun formation. Little next to him. Single receiver. Kindle out to his left side. Utter snaps. Looking to throw. The left-hander. Throws it deep. He's got a man. But right there. It's intercepted by Buckland. Inside the 25. Buckland bringing it all the way back. He's going to break out. He's at the 50. Stumbles and goes down at the 49 of Eureka. He picks it off about the 20-yard line and brings it back about 31 yards. And Buckland, the safety for the Vikings, saved that one as the pass was intended from Utter deep. And Buckland with a pick. And a flag on the far side is against Eureka. It's going to be declined. And it'll be first down for the Vikes at the 49-yard line of the Lions. So 1st and 10 for Bigfork at the 49. And they'll send Epperly right side. Walker. Nick Walker. Ferrier behind. And hand off to Ferrier from Wallen in shotgun formation. He'll run it straight forward up the left side. Picks up about 1. It'll bring up 2nd and 9 from the 48-yard line of Eureka. As 7:25 to go here in the third quarter. Receivers on either side. Ferrier on the right wing. Wallen, shotgun formation. Taylor on his left side. Snap. Wallen looking. He's got a man. Looking. Wallen loses it and jumped on there by Levi Taylor as Wallen was getting chased down from behind, and it's knocked out at the 48. Original line of scrimmage will bring up 3rd and 10. Levi Taylor right on it, jumps on it. And 2 receivers, Nick Walker, Epperly to the left side. Wallen, shotgun formation, Epperly on his left side. Wallen looking, he's going to roll to his left, looking to find a receiver. Finds a man over the middle. Finds Walker at the 45. And he'll catch it at the 45. He'll pick up 4, maybe 3. We'll call it 4th down and 6 yards. We'll call it 4th and 6 for the Vikes. And Bigfork will go for it here. 2 receivers right side. Shotgun formation, Wallen. Wallen going to look to roll to his right. Find a guy. Wallen got to look. He gets back to the 45. Couldn't find a man downfield. It'll be turnover on downs to the Lions at the 45-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Eureka at their own 45 on turnover on downs. Wallen couldn't find anybody down the field, so he tucked it and was taken down at the 45 of Eureka. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Lions. 7-7 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Under center, I formation. Second guy through is Little. Little brought down. Venegas along with Taylor. And Little gets into Bigfork territory at the 45-yard line. Yep. 1st and 10 for the Lions. They got to wait till they set the chains. I formation, Utter under center. Second back through is Little. They're going to run it right up the middle right there. Bryce Gilliard, Levi Taylor on the tackle. And Taylor has the ball, but they say he's down. On the run by Little. He'll take it down to the 42-yard line. Pickup of 3, 2nd and 7. Utter under center. I formation. Receivers on either side. Utter, quick snap. Tosses it out to Little. Little cuts back and cut down. Flag flies late as Hurd takes him down at about the 35-yard line, but a flag indication is against Eureka. They're looking to talk to flag back at the 42. Personal foul against Bigfork. I didn't see that one, but they'll take it down to the 25. And Lions 1st and 10 at the Viking 25-yard line. 4:50 to go here in the third quarter. Utter under center, I formation. Gets it off to Dunn. Dunn right up the middle. Gilliard on the stop. Picks up 5 on the play down to the 20. And 2nd and 5. Under center, gives it up to Little. Little right there up the middle. Venegas in on the stop for Bigfork. He'll take it down to about the 17-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 2. Same thing, Utter right up the middle. Trying to get a push. Bigfork getting a push back. I don't think Utter got it. And quarterback sneak, that's going to bring up 4th down. They'll mark it at the 16. They got to get one. He'll go under center. Snaps it. Utter right there. And taken down. And the Vikings had too many men on the field as the flag flies on the far side. George Brown tried to get off, but the flag flies. Legal substitution, 12 men on the defense. And they had him stopped. That'll give him a 1st down at about the 11-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the 11 for the Lions. I formation, Little going through the middle. Right there, a host of Vikings there. Bringing down Little. Ethan Rodriguez, 66 on the stop. Gets down to about the 8-yard line. It's called 2nd and 8 for the 9. I formation, Utter, hands off to Little. Little running up right side. Gets down inside the 5. Down to the 4. He can still pick up a 1st down at the 1. It'll be 3rd down. I formation for Utter. Under center, hands it off to Little. Little right there, met by a Viking. And they're going to bring up short. Is going to be about the 3-yard line, I believe. Fourth and about a yard, yard and a half. They'll run I formation, Utter under center. 2 receivers, 1 on each side. And Little in the eye. Dunn, the fullback. Tosses it out to Little. Little right side. And tripped up. And touchdown. Looked like holding there. Wyatt Hurd trying to get to him. But no call, no flag. And Little from 2 yards out, scores the touchdown for the Lions with 2:17 to go here in the third quarter. So Dunn on for the extra point try for the Lions. Gets it down. Kick is up. Kick is good. 2:17 to go. 14-7 the Lions lead on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard here in the third quarter. And the Vikings could not hold on that play. The too many men on the field. They had them stopped on fourth down, but an extra guy for Bigfork on. That really cost them right there because they had the Lions stopped. Well, the Vikings answered last time, so they can do the same thing right here as they receive the kickoff here with time left to go here in the third quarter. And kicking off is Cesarelli. Wyatt Hurd back deep, about his 10, received the kick. Epperly and Ferrier about their 20 to receive the kickoff from the Lions here with 2:17 to go here in the third quarter, and a heck of a ball game. They knew, like Coach Ben talked about, they knew they'd have a tough game tonight against Eureka. Kicking it deep, and Wyatt Hurd will take it. About the 5, he's going to bring it up the left side. Nice blocking by Bigfork. Gets out near the 25, 26-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. Taken down by Eureka. They're going to spot it, I believe, about the 26 or 27. It'll be Viking football. And they'll spot it at the 27-yard line, actually. First and 10, from the 27 for the Vikings. And the Vikings looking to answer Eureka like they did in the first half. Walker and Epperly will go out to the right side. Wallen, shotgun formation. Taylor next to him on his right side. Wallen looking. Inside handoff, gives it up. And a fumble brought up and picked up there by. And Walker picks up the fumble again and takes it out to the 45-yard line. A flag is back at the 31. And we'll sort this out as Buckland fumbled it. And Bigfork picks it up and moves it forward. They spot it at the 45. A flag. I'm not sure what that call is. Yeah, I'm not sure what the call is, but the cost. They're going to call a crack block on Bigfork on a fumble. I'm not sure about that one, but anyway, that'll put Bigfork back at the 15-yard line. They got to get out to the 32, so first and 17. Buckland went right to the right side, and he goes down inside the 10. Tackled about the 8-yard line. They'll mark it back at the 9-yard line, and they got to get out to the 32. So second and 23 from the 8. Actually, you have to get out to the 37, my bad, from the 9. So second and 28, Wallen shotgun formation. Wallen's going to run it right up the middle. Goes Wallen, gets out across the 20. A host of. And Wallen gets about the 19-yard line. So 3rd and 18. They'll spot it, at the 20-yard line. So 3rd and 17. Wallen will go shotgun formation. Twins out to the right side. Wallen looking to throw. Throws it over the middle. Finds Epperly. He gets out across the 35. He keeps pushing. Out near the 37. Out close to the first down. We'll see where they spot it, what his forward motion was. Right at the 37-yard line. Epperly on the reception on the slant. Takes it out to the 37, 1st and 10 for the Vikings at their own 37-yard line. A nice fighting for yards for Epperly. They'll run shotgun formation. Wallen looking to throw it. Going to run it up the middle. Finds a wide open field. Going to run to the outside. And runs out of bounds. And they'll take it out to their own 47-yard line and 1st and 10. Oh, the ball was knocked out of bounds at the 46. 2nd and 1. They're not even getting their chains marked right. Shotgun formation for Wallen. Wallen looking to pass, throws it over there, finds Epperly. Epperly near the 50. Forward progress should be at the 49. They're going to spot it back at the 48. He caught it at the 49. That'll be a first down for Bigfork. So 1st and 10, just short of the 50. Good job by the guy on the far side catching the forward progress where Epperly caught it just short of the 49. And a timeout is taken. Or check that. End of the 3rd quarter. And the Lions lead 14-7 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. 4th quarter time as the Vikings are driving at their own 49.5. And 1st and 10. We'll be back with the 4th quarter here from Eureka, Montana. Now we're back in Eureka, Montana. The Vikes down by 7, 14-7 on the drive. A big first down picked up by Isaac Epperly. Keep the drive going on a long 3rd down play. They'll run trips out to the left side. Wallen will go shotgun formation. Wyatt Hurd right next to him on his left side. He's going to hand out to Hurd. Hurd's going to run right outside, right down the middle. He runs across the 35. They were looking for the pass, and Hurd just bolted it right inside the 35 down to the 33 of the Lions, and 1st and 10 for the Vikes. So Hurd in for Levi Taylor. They'll run trips out to the left side again. Walker, Epperly, and Buckland. They're going to hand it off to Hurd again. Hurd's going to run a fresh back. He crosses the 30 down around the 29-yard line. And they'll spot it at the 29-yard line. He picks up 5. Will bring up 2nd down and 5 for the Vikings. So the Vikings on the move. Walker left side. Epperly right side. Wallen shotgun formation. Hurd right next to him on his left side. Snap. Wallen looking, throwing it deep. He's got a man deep. It's Walker. And comes up with in and out of the hands. Incomplete. And I think that was Epperly on the nice pass from Wallen. Couldn't quite hold on to it in the end zone. Would have been a touchdown. And incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Vikes. Wallen will go shotgun formation. Receivers out each side. Wallen looking to pass, find a man. Looking, running, finds a man over the middle. And incomplete. That pass intended for Nick Walker at about the 20. Would have been enough, I believe, for a first down. It'll bring up 4th and 5 for the Vikes. And I think right here, Coach Ben is going to go for this one. And he will. He'll put trips out to the left side. Hurd on his right side. Wallen shotgun formation for the Vikings. Looking. Hurd. Or Wallen rolling. Finds a guy. He's got a guy wide open in the end zone. Just overthrows him. Had Nick Walker in the end zone and just overthrew him. Needed to put a little more air under it, and that would have been a touchdown. They'll turn it over on downs at the 29-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Lions on their own 29 with 10:40 to go here in the ball game, and the Vikings trailing 14-7 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. So Bigfork needs a big stop right here and get the ball back. Need a turnover, interception, fumble, whatever. Utter goes under center, I formation for the Lions. Going to hand it to Little. Little's going to run up the middle and brought back. Little picks up 2. 2nd and 8. And Utter. I formation, Utter under center. Receiver on each side. Utter looking, hands it off to Little. Little stopped again. Rodriguez in on the stop. Betts as well for the Vikings. That's Ethan Rodriguez, 66. And we'll call it the 33 and 3rd down and about 6 for the Lions. They'll run those stack trips on the right side tight. Utter will go in shotgun formation with Little right next to him on his left side. Single receiver out to the left. And Utter with the snap. Bigfork needs to come up with a big one right here. Utter's going to keep it right up the middle. I don't think he got it. No, he didn't. The Vikings right there to stop him. And getting up is Goosey off the bottom of that pile as Utter on the keeper. Just crosses the 35. They'll be short of the 36. It'll be 4th down and a long 3 for Eureka. And that'll bring, I believe, number 8, Briette on for punting. Oh, check that. Done to punt. And Epperly and Hurd inside the 40 to receive the punt. And Eureka, late substitution on to cover for the punt. Dunn gets his punt off. Epperly takes it inside the 30. Going to run it right up the back the middle. And he's going to cut out to the left side. There goes Epperly. He's at the 50. He's at the 40, the 30. And Dunn tackles him about the 20-yard line, just short of the 20, about the 21 or 22. Epperly with a nice move up the middle and breaks out to the left side and able to get it down into Eureka territory. Down at the 21. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Vikes at the Lions' 21-yard line on a nice return by Epperly. Picks it up at about the 29. Picks up about 50 yards on the return. And Wallen will go shotgun formation. 2 receivers out to the right. And Wallen gives it off to Ferrier. Ferrier going to break it out to the right side. And Ferrier breaks it inside the 20. A very physical football game out there. Lot of hitting going on. And they'll take it inside down to the 19. Picks up 2 on the play. 2nd and 8 for the Vikes from the Lions' 19-yard line. And about 8 minutes to go in the ball game. Wallen will go shotgun formation. He'll send trips out to the left side. Wallen, look, just looking for somebody to block for him. Wallen throwing underneath, gets it out to Ferrier. Ferrier all the way down near the 10-yard line. It'll be a first down for the Vikes. They'll see where they spot it here momentarily. Right at the 11-yard line, so the Vikes can still get a first down at the 1. So 1st and 10 for the Vikes at the 11. Walker, Epperly out to the right side. Benson right next to Wallen in the backfield. Wallen, shotgun formation. High snap. Wallen's going to keep it. Runs it right up the middle. Was going to hand it off to Ferrier, I thought, but had to tuck it as the snap was a little bit high. He'll take it inside. Picks up about 2 on the play. That'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Vikings. Shotgun formation. And Benson just in there to block. Ferrier, left wing. 2 receivers out to the right side. Wallen looking. Where's he got a man? Wallen wide open. Nobody there. Gonna run it right up the middle. And Wallen down at the 1. That'll be a 1st and goal for the Vikes from the 1-yard line. Looks like he tripped up just short, nearly got it across the line. It'll be 1st and goal for Bigfork at about the half-yard line. Wallen. Benson right next to him. Wallen going to take it right up the middle. Wallen gets it across for the touchdown. Touchdown, Vikings! Patrick Wallen from 1 yard out. And the Vikings answer back with 6:35 to go. And that'll bring Tristan Hurd on for the all-important extra point try. You're missing Levi Taylor, their snapper. So Vikings missing one. Taylor, usually the snapper, is not in there. Vikings bringing one more on. That's Epperly. Got to get it down. Flag flies on the far side as Eureka trying to get Bigfork to jump. And that penalty, dead ball, defensive encroachment on the Lions. That's a half the distance to the goal. And looks like the Vikings may go for this for 2. So Buckland. High formation, Wallen under center. Going to give it up, looking. And picked off by Eureka is Wallen's 2-point try. He threw it right to him. I don't know if he didn't see him right there. So 6:35 to go in the ballgame. The Lions lead 14-13. On your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. So the Vikes trying to short. Could have run that right up the middle. I thought they were going to run it to Buckland. Levi's out. Can't tell if he's hurt on the sideline, but Levi Taylor, who would usually be in there and be able to run it up the gut, not in there. So 2-point conversion, no good, as it's picked off by Eureka. And now the Vikings have work to do as they kick off and need to hold the Lions here with 6:35 to go. So Hurd to kick it for Bigfork. And back deep. Looks like number 8, Tyson Briette for the Lions. Lions setting up for an onside kick. I think a little bit early for an onside kick, but they're setting up for it is Eureka and Bigfork. looking to kick it. Yep, and he kicks it over the head. Briette picks it up about the 15. Venegas right there, along with 10. Bryce Gilliard takes him down at the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Lions at their own 30 with 6:29 to go here in this all-important ball game. 14-13, the Lions leave on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. So Malachi Comley, 17, in at linebacker for Taylor. And they'll run shotgun formation, receiver on each side. Utter going to look to run, try to run the clock. And Betts and Buckland bring down Utter.
Is his shoulder hurting or something?
And Betts on the tackle, out to the 37. Picks up 7, 2nd and 3. And Utter in shotgun formation, Little right next to him. Receiver on each side. And Utter on the keeper, left side. Check that. Gilliard in on the tackle along with Venegas. Utter gets to about the 40, enough for a first down. 1st and 10 from their own 40 for Bigfork. 5:35 and counting to go in the ball game. So the Vikes need to hold right here, get the ball back, and have an opportunity to score. And they'll go shotgun formation, receiver on either side. Little on the right side of Utter in shotgun formation for the Lions. High snap, inside handoff to Dunn. Dunn grabbed immediately by 6, Nick Walker. And Walker on the tackle. Dunn may picked up a yard or two. Check that, 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Under 5 minutes to go. The Vikings need to get a stop on this one. They have an opportunity. Shotgun formation. Little on the right side. 2 receivers, 1 on each side for the Lions. Oh, bounce him in the backfield. Little has nowhere to go. Betts right there. And the Vikings take him back along with Gilliard. And nice job there by Epperly and Gilliard to help up Little. Nice sportsmanship. He's back to the 41, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 9. So a big 3rd down stop, 4 minutes to go. Needed by the Vikings right here to get the ball back. And Utter will go in shotgun formation, Little behind him. Kendall on one side, Greavy on the other. Watch for Utter to keep the football. He's going to roll to his left, looking to throw. Someone's got to step up and make a play, and they do. He's going to be about 4 yards short. Takes him out of bounds on the far side. And they'll spot it at the 46-yard line. It'll be 4th and 4 for the Lions.
Hold on. Not on return yet.
And see what the Lions going to do here. Is out of bounds, so the clock is stopped with 3:32 to go. So a big stop for the Vikes. Looks like Eureka's going to go for it. I formation, Utter. Trying to get him to jump. That's what they're trying to do. And Eureka will call a timeout as the coach comes on the field yelling timeout and yelling at his players. And it looked like Utter was just trying to get the Vikes to jump. They're on 4th down to get the first down. And the Vikings didn't jump. Eureka had to take a timeout. 3:32 to go in the ball game. And the Lions lead 14-13 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. And the Vikings need to stop the Lions right here and take over on downs, and an opportunity for this one.
We're keeping our one knee out there.
And looks like Eureka, they didn't get up to jump, and I think they're going to punt this one. Don't want to take the chance on 4th and 4 and get them. So Buckland and Epperly will go back deep. Late Lions getting on the field here, and done in punt formation for the Lions. And he'll punt it. He kicks it off his left side out of bounds. And should be good field position for the Vikes.
Sean Benson ready?
And we'll see where they spot it here. 3:24 to go here in the ball game. The Vikings will have the football, an opportunity to drive it down the field. And they'll spot it right at the 35-yard line. First and 10, for the Vikings from their own 35 with 3:24. And 14-13 on the Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. The Lions lead the Vikes. It's time for the offensive line of the Vikings to step up here. Levi Taylor out, Sean Benson in. He's next to Wallen in the backfield. Walker in the slot. Epperly outside on the left side. Wallen looking, snap, looking to throw it. He's got a man wide open. Epperly out to the 40. And he finally goes down about the 37, 38-yard line. He picks up 39-yard line. He picks up 4. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Vikes. Plenty of time, 3 minutes to go. Wallen, shotgun formation. Walker, Epperly, left side, short side. Wallen looking to throw. Wallen looking to run up the middle. Nowhere to go. Taken down by 58. Johnny Fair at the 36. He'll lose. And 3rd down and 8 for the Lions. For the Vikings at their own, just outside the 41-yard line. 2:28 and counting. 2 receivers, 1 on each side. Wallen, shotgun formation. Wallen looking, going to roll to his right. And his pass is incomplete to Epperly. That'll bring up 4th and 9, so the Vikes got to go for it here on 2nd and with 2:17 to go. Buckland in the slot. Wallen, shotgun formation. Benson back there, 2 receivers. Walker and Epperly, right side. Wallen looking. Got to find a man. He completes it, but short, way short of the first down. Why did he throw it down the field? Didn't get themselves an opportunity. Complete out to Benson at the 37-yard line. And 2:10 to go. It'll be Lion football. So it'll be Lion football at about the 38-yard line. And 1st and 10 with 2:10 to go. The Vikings with 2 timeouts left here in Eureka. That changes things up, and we'll talk about that later. As I formation, Utter will go under center for the Lions. Vikings will have to get a quick stop to have an opportunity. Utter going to have it out to Little. Then he grabbed and brought down. Betts in on the tackle, along with Venegas. Takes it at the 34-yard line. So picks up about 4, 2nd and 6, and timeout taken by the Vikings. And 2:01 to go in the ball game. I'll be back with more of the fourth quarter here from Eureka. Well, 2:01 to go here from Eureka, Montana. The Lions lead the Vikes 14-13 on the UPS Store scoreboard. Vikings have one more timeout. It's second down. They got to get a stop to have an opportunity. They need a turnover here is what they need. And I formation, a little behind Dunn. Utter under center. He's going to get it off to Little. Little right there. Met by Walker. Taken forward. Venegas as well. Takes it down near the 30. They'll spot it at the 31-yard line, and Vikings will use their final timeout with 1:55 to go. That brings up 3rd and 3, and a big play coming up here on 3rd down for the Vikes. The Vikes need to stop to have an opportunity right here. No timeouts left. 1:55 to go, and they're trailing by 1 on the UPS Store scoreboard. For all your printing and shipping needs, 439 Grand Avenue, Bigfork, Montana, 837-2002, including banners and posters. Brad Stodshill and the folks at the UPS Store. So the extra point penalty on Eureka took it down to the 1.5, and then the 2-point conversion. I understand why they're going for 2 there, and have an opportunity to go up by 1. Unable to complete the pass, intercepted by Eureka, and they trail by 1. I formation, Utter under center. Utter will go up the middle and see if where they spot it. He's across the 30, down 29. It's going to be 4th down. He's a yard short, so it's 4th down. And the Lions probably going to go for it here and run some clock. Bigfork needs a stop right here. Any type of miracle opportunity. Their middle linebacker, Levi Taylor, out of the ball game for Bigfork. I'm not sure on the far side. So other guys having to step up. Next guy up, as the Vikings say. And now the Lions will use a timeout. They'll have 1 left with 1:09 to go. And 4th down. What is Coach Utter going to do here? 4th and 1. They need 1 to get the first down, and that'll be it. If they get the first down, it'll be over. If the Vikings can stop them and get possession, they'll have about 1 minute to move it down the field with no timeouts left. One of these Western B fights on the road for the Vikes. And the referee trying to get Eureka to break their timeout and get going. It may cost him 5 yards. Yep, he's marking it. They better get going or they're going to get a penalty. They'll send 2 receivers out to the right. I formation. Dunn, Little, Utter under center. Utter's going to go up the middle. I don't know if he pushed. He might have got it. They'll see where they spot it. They stop the clock. And I can't believe they let the coach all the way on the field. And the Lions get a first down, and all they have to do is run the clock. Well, that'll be it as the Lions will take a knee as the clock is running down, and no opportunity here, no timeouts left to stop it as Utter runs up the middle to get the first down. Utter will take the snap, take a knee. And looks like they're going to have to run one more play because there's still 16 seconds left to go. They were shaking hands with each other, but Eureka is going to have to run one more. And their coach is on the field. Well, your final on the UPS Store scoreboard, it's the Eureka Lions 14, the Bigfork Vikings 13. They take this one on the chin. They had their opportunities late. And we'll talk about some things that happened in the ballgame where the officials may or may not have missed something. So I'll be back with your full game stats here from Eureka, Montana. 14-13, Lions over the Vikings. Okay, I'll wrap things up here from Eureka, Montana. Your final is 14-13. The Lions win this one. Game leaders, Wallen, 9 for 16, 104 yards and 1 touchdown. He had a couple. He just missed. Epperly dropped one, and then he overthrew Walker, Nick Walker in the end zone. That would have scored one as well. Buckland, 8 carries, 46 yards. Isaac Epperly, 5 receptions, 44 yards. Utter 4, 7, 42 yards. Utter 19 carries, 81 yards, and 1 touchdown. Dunn, 2 receptions, 21 yards. The Lions ran 62 plays to 48 to Bigfork. Bigfork outgained them 267 to 208. Time of possession, the Lions 30-43 and Bigfork 7-17. 163 yards rushing for Bigfork, 166 for Lincoln County. 104 passing to 42, 1 touchdown, and Lincoln County throwing 1 interception. Nice job there by Buckland on the pickoff. So 1 turnover. First downs even at 17 apiece. Third down conversion, Bigfork only 1 of 8, and 6 of 13 for Lincoln County. 1 of 4 on fourth down for Bigfork, 2 of 3 for Lincoln County. Here's the big disparity. Penalties, 8 for Bigfork for 75 yards, 3 for only 20 yards against Lincoln County. Punting average 3 for 30 for Bigfork, 3 for 26.3. Again, Wallen 9 for 16, 104 yards, 1 touchdown. Buckland 8 rushes, 46 yards. Levi Taylor 6 for 42. Wallen 10 for 34 and a touchdown. Wyatt Hurd 2 for 22. Farrier 6 for 19. Receiving Epperly 5 for 44. Buckland 1 for 30. And Walker a 1 for 28 and the touchdown. Gilliard 1 for 2. Leading the way on defense, Bryce Gilliard had 11. 2 tackles for Epperly and Taylor, 3.5. Wallen, Hurd, 3. 2 for Trey Rodriguez, 1.5 for Buckland. Farrier Brown, 1 apiece, and 0.5 for Abney, Sawyer, Gardner, and the rest. Hurd, 1-1 on extra point tries. Farrier, 3 for 90, 30 average. Punt returns, Epperly, 1 for 48. Nice return by Isaac Epperly there, giving them a shot. And Wyatt Hurd 1 for 14. Kick returns, Wyatt Hurd 3 for 63. So your final 14-13. And postgame brought to you by the Montana Athletic Club. Well, a bummer. What does that mean, folks? Well, this is what it means. Bigfork would have to be Florence next week by more than 1 point. And because you could have a 3-way tie for the number 1 seed, and it goes by point differential. Florence has already won 41-15 over Eureka, so they have a plus 25, right? And Bigfork would have to beat them by a lot to get a 3-way tie. So we'll see what happens next week. They take this one on the chin opportunities. Couldn't tell. You might be able to see on the video when it comes out. It looked like Wallen right at the end of the first half spiked it and as he was going to a knee, which would have stopped the clock, and Bigfork would have had one more play. Who knows if they would have scored. Anyway, your final is 14-13 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. This is James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikings and Vals from Eureka, Montana. We'll see you next week at Florence as the Vikings take on the Florence Falcons down in Florence. Kickoff at 7 o'clock. Pregame at 6:45. We'll catch you next week. Thanks for listening in to Viking Football Friday Night Lights here in Eureka, Montana.